Hey y'all, it's Wendy Johnson with Drive Across Texas, and we are talking homeschooling. I have a good friend today with me. This is Tammy Watson. Tammy and I have served on the ECHO Board of Directors for several years together. Tammy is a homeschool veteran, so I'm really excited for her to share her story today because Tammy's got a very unique one, and I think she's an inspiration to all of us that are still in the homeschooling because she's gotten her kids all the way through. So anytime the rest of us are like, oh, we're not gonna make it, Tammy's over there going, oh, you can do it, I did it. So I cannot wait. But she's also gonna talk to us about being a single parent and about a working mom. She made it work, homeschooling, working, all on her own. Tell us your story, Tammy.
Okay. Actually, I was the parent who was not ever going to homeschool. I thought that was a weird thing to do to your kids, and why would you do that? But God said, yeah, you will. And I was working in an office as administrative assistant, doing what I thought that I was going to be doing for the rest of my life. And God told me to stop working there and start my own childcare business. And I thought that God was crazy for saying that. I was married at the time. And anyway, we had a argument, a discussion, and he won. So he just knew more than I did about my future. So we had actually planned, my ex-husband and I had planned to send our kids to private school because of all of the violence that was going on in the public schools.
Okay.
And this was back in the late 80s. It was getting pretty bad. So anyway, then I became a single mom the summer before my older son was supposed to start kindergarten. And I had a younger son then too. And I knew that private school was not an option anymore, and I also was not going to be able to public school. So my mother went to a church where there were a lot of homeschoolers, and she spoke to them a lot, and then she started telling me that I need to talk to them, and I said, no, I'm not going to homeschool. And anyway, I've got all my questions answered. I bugged a lot of people about it, and we started homeschooling that fall. I had been doing childcare at that point for about 3 years. So at that point, I had enough customers and was plenty busy.
Yeah.
So the first year, I was just homeschooling my older son, and he just did perfect. Everything was great. It was going to be so easy. And then when my younger son started homeschooling, he didn't use the same curriculum. He didn't have the same learning style, and I had to learn all of that. So we ended up in the end, of course, with all kinds of different curriculum. Our schedule, I worked Monday through Friday, 12 hours a day, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, because it's in my home, my child care is in my home, both of my boys were with me all day.
Okay.
So they could do what they could do on their own, and then when they had questions, if it maybe during nap time or a time when the daycare kids were playing amongst themselves and were doing fine, I could explain it to them. Or sometimes we just did it at night.
Okay.
And on weekends. We just did it when we could.
So you balanced the schedule.
We did.
That's nice.
We did.
And being able, and doing that, having a child care in your home allowed you the opportunity to homeschool.
Right.
And y'all went all the way through.
Yes, we did. We
Yeah.
did. We went all the way through high school.
Graduated your kiddos. They're productive citizens. I've met them. They're nice people. They've just grandkids that are great in homeschool. So see, if you ever think you can't do it, just look up Miss Tammy because she can help you out.
You can do it.
So, and her little daycare is so cute. Miss Tammy's House. Check her out on Facebook. They do lots of activities. They cook together, like make your own pizza day. They do crafts and read stories. And you kind of school all the kids that come through.
Yes, I kept my kindergarten and first grade curriculum.
Yeah.
So I try to have them reading phonetically before they start kindergarten and adding simple equations, adding and subtracting, and a little bit of geometry, but you know how that is, shapes.
Yeah.
And also we spend a lot of time at the Dallas Zoo. If the schedule works out, I don't do anything dangerous, but if I can handle everybody, then the Dallas Zoo has a lot of maps in the zoo telling where each animal is from. So they learn a lot of geography just going to the zoo, and I have a globe, and we
That's awesome.
work with that after we get home.
Okay, and the Dallas Zoo program. Miss
Yes.
Tammy can tell us a lot about that because Lane did a whole like intern thing right in there, right?
Yes, he did. They have the junior zookeeper program. I think it's called something different now, but it is still a junior program for teenagers, and they just teach the kids everything there is to know about the animals and the environment, why we want to make certain choices about our environment.
They get to go in and work with them and learn a lot of zoology.
Yes.
They're interested in
Yes,
that.
they do.
Kind of a.
And then Lane got a job at the zoo after when his volunteering, when he aged out of that program, then they hired him for a job because they knew him. And
yeah, and he loved it.
yes, he did.
One of his things.
He did.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you so much, Miss Tammy, for coming in and sharing with us.
Sure.
If you're looking for little bitties and you need childcare, definitely check her out. She's
Yes.
in Red Oak. Look her up on Facebook.
Yes.
She's got a great program, always a lot of fun stuff going on, and you know, Miss Tammy is definitely going to love them. I've known her for a long time, so yeah. And if you have homeschooling questions, Miss Tammy is also one of our mentors. We did something on the mentor program at Echo, so she's got a lot of experience to share and questions that she can answer, and you know, help with curriculum. And you know, I know you guys are like us. You've kind of used a little bit of everything,
Yes.
whatever works
Yes.
at that season for that kid. You know,
Yes.
change it up, sort of thing. So there you go. There you have it, folks. Thanks for coming in.
Sure. Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.